I'm Blair Malazdrewich.
And I'm Mike Valente.
And this is Shaw TV's Impromptu tourist guide for
Winnipeg.
Now we have Mike Valente here because he's only been in Winnipeg for a few months, and he needs to see the sights.
I do.
So I am taking him to everything that is iconically Winnipeg. All right, Mike, well, the next stop is another one of my favorites. It's the Manitoba Museum.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Growing up as a kid, it was actually, for me, it was called the Museum of Man and Nature. I actually didn't notice that it changed names, but then I learned, and it just got better over the years.
Okay.
The coolest thing about it is there's like an actual ship inside the museum.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
What's the backstory on that, Blair?
I used to think it was a pirate ship. That is not the case.
Well, it goes back to you being a kid.
That's true, yeah. It was a ship they used back in the 17th century during the fur trade.
Oh, okay.
It sailed out into Hudson Bay in search of furs, and then which eventually led to the founding of the Hudson Bay Company.
Interesting. There you go.
That's pretty cool because they actually built the building around the ship.
Do you think when they got there, the architects were like, really, this is what we have to work with?
Maybe they planned before they got there. I feel like architects plan things out. No, but it's super cool. You can like literally follow people in Manitoba like through the years, like through the centuries.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it's fairly extensive.
Oh yeah, it's huge. And every time I go, I'm impressed every time. And I've been to Smithsonian and all these great museums, and I think this is pretty up there.
Yeah.
So the next place we're headed is called the Exchange District.
Right.
Now, I think it's really great because there's some really amazing architecture in this area. Like you can see some of the facades of some of these buildings are pretty incredible. But there's also some really trendy shops that have come in. So it's kind of a little bit of history meets modern. There's some great restaurants. There's some great places for some good dancing, some nightlife. And it's also in the city, it's where we hold a lot of our bigger festivals like the Jazz Fest and the Fringe Fest. It's also known as the Chicago of the North.
Oh yeah.
Because it's almost a mirror image of some areas of Chicago.
Well, Chicago is a great city.
And also Winnipeg in general, in film, is used. A lot of films that say they're filmed in Chicago are actually filmed right here in Winnipeg because they look so similar. Well, I think that's more than enough for this segment, but with so much to see and do, we'll be back with a few more next time.